Welcome to Photoshop and today's quick tip of the day, which is Blend If. Now Blend If is very similar to blending modes, and I have to say I use blending modes most of the time, but occasionally Blend If is another way to kind of combine layers and make it easy. So really the key in blending layers is having a contrast difference between white and dark, where you either want to drop the white or drop the dark a lot of times. So traditionally we would just come in here. So notice I have two layers. I have this layer, and these are just random. It's not for any reason. And I can come in here, and now in 2019 when you hover over it, it automatically will show you the different modes and how it blends, which is wonderful. Thank you, Adobe. So these are different ways to blend it, and it's using different algorithms to combine the images differently. So there's also something called Blend If. Now Blend If, what we're going to do is go out here in this layer, right here in this space, and I'm just going to go ahead and double click, and it's going to bring up this layer dialog box. Sorry, it came up on my other screen. And down here we can see Blend If. And so we have these sliders. So this is our shadow area, and if I slide this shadow area, it's dropping out the dark areas. And if I slide this over, it is dropping out the white areas. We can also do the underlying layer. So here we can do the opposite and affect the underlying layer to get the blend to look how it wants. Now, if you notice there on these little pointers, we can actually split them. So if you move this and adjust it, it's pretty harsh. But if you hold down the Alt key and then drag it out, it has a smoother gradation of how it's blending this mode. So over here I'm doing that, so I can come over here and drop out some of the white. So we're blending these two images by controlling the whites and the darks and using this split to change how this works. Now we can move this back. I can come over here and hit reset, and I can do this just as the same, but I'm going to use the underlying layer to kind of blend these images. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. So I have another image here, same overlay, different image, and we're going to come out here and just double click, and that's going to bring up the Blend If. So if you want to find that, you're going to come in here to layer, and then you're going to look for layer style, which is right here, and then we're just going to go right to blending options, and that's going to bring up this same dialog box here and has Blend If as well. So I can come in here, hold on this Alt or Option, and I can kind of control how I'm blending this image. Now it's a little bit hard to see. This is why I normally work with images on a completely different screen. So I can come in here and kind of hit OK. Now I've blended the one image with the other using Blend If. So if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.